Good morning and welcome to day 4 of the Positiverosity Breakthrough mini course. We're going to talk about taking personal responsibility and reinforcing that self-belief. And again, I'm going to start with a story. Right back when I was about 18, penniless, was going to go and see a friend down in Athens, all the way from London. And I'd planned to go to Paris to get what was called the magic bus and take that down to Athens. When I got to Paris, and the magic bus was full. No credit cards, no money, usual thing. I think I had about £40. So I took the decision then to hitchhike all the way down to Athens. And over 7 days, I had about 25 lifts. But it was an amazing experience. It really taught me so many things about just getting on with it and doing it. I ran out of money halfway down. I was washing dishes in restaurants, scrounging food off very kind, mainly German tourists who were giving me lifts, and arriving in cities with no money, so I wasn't able to buy food. I was basically a refugee. I was a bum, really tough. But I got there. I met up with my friend, put my tent up on a beach somewhere in Greece near the Corinth Canal, and lived off apricots for a week, and then I was lent money to get back. But I think the point of the story is to bring out that ingenuity, that can do, that let's give it a go. But there wasn't a fallback. I wasn't able to get money from a credit card. I wasn't able to rely on the bank of mum and dad because they didn't have any money. And so that whole experience has stayed with me and given me so many wonderful tools. It also brought out incredible compassion for other people. Having lived basically I was a refugee for 7 days with lacking basic things that I needed, and I think that brought out a lot of compassion, which has kind of shaped my life going forward, wanting to do more for people that are in that position. So that's the story which will hopefully set the scene. So the main thing is the buck stops with you. Take responsibility for your own lives and actions, and don't blame others. And the classic thing is we like to blame others. We like to, for things that go on. We like to blame Brexit. We like to blame the government. We like to blame the mother-in-law, COVID-19. I did badly in my exams. And at the end of the day, it's up to you to take responsibility and just get on. And once you grasp that, then blaming others doesn't come into it, and it lifts that massive burden off your shoulders, because that at the end of the day, it's your responsibility to get off and do it. So believe and focus on your purpose, your mission, your dream. Talk about it with passion, conviction. Look for the why is it going to work, not how is it impossible and it is someone else's fault. And when you grip this concept, it is so fulfilling. It's a fantastic thing, and it just helps you go on. It lifts that, as I said, lifts that burden off your shoulder. Never knock on competition. Never be negative about other people and other things and other businesses. Embrace the knockbacks, the disappointments as part of the deal. I mean, on this trip to Athens from London, I was, miserable days, hours and hours in Italy trying to thumb a lift, really disappointing. Starving, going through Greece, or coming into Greece, we having had little food, and it builds out that empathy. But that is normal. The ups and downs, the yin and yang of life is normal, and the more that we understand that and embrace it as part of our journey, then that will really help us in whatever we're doing in life. But if we see disappointments and knockbacks as a terrible thing, then we will give up. And then we will end up doing something we're not enjoying, and we won't live our lives properly. So hopefully that's been useful, and we'll see you tomorrow.